Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Everly Junior. If you're new here, karibu sana. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for sticking with me and being patient with me as usual. I love you. I missed you guys. I'm happy to be here. So today's topic is give yourself permission to have fun. I know how life can be dreary. Life sometimes can be hectic. You're up and down. You're looking for money. You're trying to provide for your family. Things are happening left, right, and center, not forgetting what is happening right now. So things can be heavy, I know, and it gets to a point where you're just like numb. You don't want to talk about anything. You just feel so numb. You feel like, there's nothing to look forward to. It can get like that. And, God forbid it becomes like, you get into depression, but like life can be like that sometimes, and you need to have pick me up sometimes. You need to just look for ways to just have fun and make the most of life, because it's short and it's valuable and it's precious. So we need to really find interesting ways to just have fun and just enjoy other people's company, enjoy our time here on earth. So I came up with a few points on how to give yourself permission to have more fun. So number one, take a breather. So you need to just be able to take a breather. Sometimes you can be so focused on working on a specific project. You're up and down. You're so focused on something. You're just busy, and you don't even take a breather. So it's good to take a breather once in a while to just be able to regroup, be able to re-energize, and just be able to now go back to the task that you're doing. So it's always good to take a breather. And sometimes it requires you, let's say you've been working for so long, you've never gone for you've never taken your leave, you've never gone for a vacation, like you've been working back to back. So it's always okay to just take a breather once in a while, refresh, and be able to come back as you're feeling much more energized, because also you don't want to experience burnout. You don't want to feel overwhelmed, so it's always good to take a breather. And it's good to even, practically, like every day, when you just watch how you breathe, breathe in and out, like breathe in and out, like relax, let it go. Let just relax and let things flow, So it's always good to take a breather. Then number two is workout. So if you can be able to work out, go to the gym. Of course, so many people can't be able to afford going to the gym. So there's so many videos on how you can work out at home. There's so many simple activities, and it's actually I've come to realize like life is so simple. It's actually, I think we normally complicate it. So those things used to do, star jump back in school, those things you used to do, you can do that. Skipping rope, that's very, that's good enough of exercise. And you can even take walks long distance. You can walk like brisk walking, like fast, when you're walking fast, that's some exercise. Okay, so that's another point. Then the other point is also find a new hobby. So try out new things. Don't just think that that's it, the hobbies you have are enough. There's always something new to learn. Some people are, you can try an adventure, maybe go snorkeling if you love swimming. What else can you do? Maybe try out a new recipe. Yeah, for some people who really love cooking, you can just try out something new, something different that you've never really done. Maybe horse riding, something to just, out of the box, like something to just get you out of your comfort zone, because you're so used to probably doing something a certain way, and you'll find it exciting, and you'll find like, oh my God, like I can actually, I'm enjoying this, and you'll find fulfillment in that. Then the other point is also let your creative juices flow. So nowadays I've seen, a lot of events. I've seen a lot of events like people are painting, and I'm like, wow, actually, in the past, it was like some people can draw, some people cannot draw. But right now, I'm seeing a lot of people embracing creativity, embracing trying out new things. Nowadays, people are even knitting. You can do DIYs, as you've seen in my previous videos. When I started out, I started with DIYs, and actually missed doing DIYs. So you can actually do DIYs. You can make stuff. You can be creative. You yourself can be able to create even a new recipe. You can be able to create a new item. Just be creative and let your creative juices flow, and you'll find yourself just feeling good about life, feeling good about your, time, especially when you have spare time. Then the other point is also live in the moment. So most of the time you're always stuck living, maybe in the past. Probably you're stuck thinking about the past. Probably you're stuck, let's say you're out with your family, you're having a lunch, but you're just busy on your phone. You're not even living in the moment. So, and then that time passes and you don't even know, like, when, as I've said before, life is short. So always just savor every moment, savor every experience, enjoy people, be with people, be present around people. Don't make them feel like being with them is a chore. Even as a parent, sometimes you find yourself just sticking to your phone and you're always busy with the phone, and your kid is demanding attention from you. So sometimes just put that phone down, enjoy the company of your child, make them feel special, play with that child, give them attention, and you'll feel like you've done something, worthwhile. Then the other point is also go to a new town. You can travel. You can go to a different town that you're not used to. Probably you've been born and bred. And I think I've said this in a video before. You've been born and bred in a certain town, but you keep staying there. You don't even go anywhere. You're feeling so afraid of just taking the plunge and just going to a different city. And it can be hectic, especially for parents, like traveling with young people, young toddlers. Like, it can be hectic, but you can try it out, and it's really worth it. Like, I did that sometime in March. Yeah, sometime in March, we were going for a wedding in another city, and I was like so scared, and it was just me and my daughter, and had luggage. So everything just worked out, and I was so proud of myself. Like, it's really amazing when you just go to a new city, when you go to a new town, just to experience something different from where you're used to. Then the other point is also watch a comedy or hang out with people who make you laugh. So you can watch a comedy, watch a show that will make you laugh, that you find funny. Some people love Mr. Bean. Some people love cartoons. You can do that just to make you laugh and just forget about your problems. Then hang out with people who just make you laugh, family and friends who just make you laugh, and that people who just make you laugh. And really from inside, and you feel good after being with this person. So try and find people that bring out the best in you, bring out the fun in you, My daughter is trying to come to the screen, that's why I'm trying to keep her off. Then find joy in mundane things. So I've realized lately, like I used to dread work like chores, house chores. I used to be like, oh my God, I have to do laundry, I have to clean the house. So it was so dreadful. But I've come to realize slowly that your attitude matters. Sometimes when you're maybe doing laundry, you can decide to put on some good music and be like, and tell yourself that I'm grateful that I have clothes to wash. I've seen a lady having a video talking about how grateful she is. I'm grateful that I have laundry to do. Because I have clothes. So even if I'm doing laundry, I'm grateful that I have clothes to wash, unlike someone else who doesn't have clothes. So that attitude really will make you feel good about yourself and make even the work less, and you'll find it yourself just managing to do it. Once you change that attitude, you'll even find out, oh my God, it wasn't even hard, and you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. So yeah, just find joy in mundane things, like even with the dishes, even cooking. Nowadays, like in the past, I never used to love cooking when I was younger, but nowadays I'm just like enjoying it and trying out different recipes and trying out to make good dishes, so just find joy in mundane things. Then the other point is also to practice gratitude. Practice always just being thankful for what you have already. Be grateful. When you're grateful, you'll be able to attract more opportunities to just have fun and to attract good things in your life. When you're grateful for one thing, it like kind of attracts other good things in your life, and you'll find yourself just being in a space where you're having fun, you're enjoying your life, and you feel like, every day is a blessing, Then the other point is also listen to feel good music often. So sometimes you just need a good pick-me-up, and it can be a good song, good music. So try and just, find music that will just make you feel good, make you feel like, you're upbeat, and you'll find yourself just feeling much, much better than you are, especially if you are not in a good mood. Maybe something had upset you. Maybe someone said something nasty to you, maybe made you feel low. So you can always like play some good music, and you will find yourself feeling so much, much better. Then the other point is also break the monotony of routine once in a while. So what you can do, sometimes maybe you're so used to taking a certain path, going home, probably you're from church and you're going back home, so you're always strict, like I'm going to use this route and that's it, and that's it. So sometimes just take another route, a longer route, maybe to just enjoy the walk. Sometimes you can also, like this time I was at the supermarket just buying some stuff for the house, and then I was just like, they had some flowers on offer, and they were very affordable, because there's that thing for, oh my God, flowers are so expensive. Some people just kind of things like that. So they were actually very affordable. And I was like, okay, why not? Why not get some flowers for myself? So, and I felt so good, like, just being able to buy myself flowers, it just felt so good. So you can always do something different, not something you're used to doing, like something out of the norm, something just to make you feel like, you're alive, Yeah. And then the other point is also go out in the sun more. So go out in the sun more. Like I know the people who have experienced like winter a lot, all the time. It's just cold. And I'm so sorry for you guys, but maybe if it happens, maybe during summer, you can actually try your best to go out more and just soak up the sun before now winter comes back. So I'm so blessed to be in a city where it's most of the time it's sunny. So I enjoy that. Like I enjoy being out in the sun, especially since I'm near a beach. So I enjoy just being out in the sun, and it feels so good. Like once you just get to the beach and you're out in the sun, you're just soaking the sun. There's something that it makes you feel good. And I've had even like people say, even if you're like depressed, it kind of makes you feel much better when you go out in the sun. Like you really need that, So yeah, that's the last point I had for you today. So maybe you can share a bit more on maybe what you think can bring out the fun in you, and to avoid just being dull and being too serious every time. You're just like serious. No. Adulting doesn't have to be so hard. Life doesn't have to be so tough. It doesn't have to be so dreary. So just find ways to just find fun in life. So thank you so much for watching. As usual, this has been your girl Eveready Genie. Until next time, see ya.